Hello, I'm Dr. Mako Fitz-Ward. I'm the director of the Social Transformation Lab at Arizona State University, and welcome to the OK School Me podcast, where we bring the ASU classroom to the community. I am joined today by
Jamal Brooks Hawkins. I'm a fourth-year PhD student in the School of Social Transformation, and I also work in the Social Transformation Lab.
All right, so Jamal, we have this podcast. Why did we even think it was possible to start a podcast? Why would we do this?
Well, I think it was because the Social Transformation Lab was really talking about different ways to engage community. Podcasts are one way to reach an audience that may or may not usually engage with what we talk about and how we talk about it.
Right. And of course, when you say we, I think of the ASU community, right? We are a large ecosystem, a large educational system that includes faculty, and students, staff, administrators. And sometimes I think that folks outside of ASU, and not just ASU, but any university in general, are often curious about what happens in the classroom. What does a university classroom experience feel like? What are the kinds of conversations? And especially in our current political moment, I think there are a lot of assumptions about what gets talked about in the classroom. What is the utility of a university classroom space? And for us in the Social Transformation Lab, the podcast was really an opportunity to expand that university classroom experience to the general public, to welcome folks into the experience of engaging ideas, being thoughtful about how we engage ideas, how we engage people who have different opinions from us, how we introduce new ways of thinking about the world, but not just new ways, but ways that have stood the test of time, that have existed within and among communities for generations, right? Communal knowledge, or as one of our wonderful students in SST is researching now, community wisdom.
Social transformation for me is really about understanding the process that happens when you engage people who are outside of your realm. You oftentimes know your world, or I know my world, but then I learn more things about more people. And the ability and the process around what that looks like is transformative if I let it. So not only is it a process, it is also a willingness to recognize, see, acknowledge, and change if it is for the betterment of someone's being.
Everybody has an opinion, an experience, and a perspective about the nature of social difference, right? And in some cases, we can say, yes, social difference looks like this. This is how we begin to understand it. This is how we investigate it. These are the techniques we use to interrogate it. But at the end of the day, it doesn't dismiss or discount somebody's real world experience, how they move through the world, how they understand the difference and how it impacts their ability to thrive in their community and in their society.
Okay, school me.
Thanks for listening to OK School Me. This podcast was produced in the EdPlus studios in Tempe, Arizona. It is executive produced by Kyra Trent, with additional production and editorial support from Dr. Mako Fitz-Ward, Dr. Selena Osuna, Jamal Brooks Hawkins, Amber Green, Hannah Grabowski, and Kyle McKinney. For more information about this podcast, please refer to the show notes and follow us on Twitter and YouTube at ASUSTL.